This is my shit right here, B. Yo, listen. This is something I kind of wanted to talk about real quick. Is that I love this song. You know, um, and this is the importance of listening to a whole bunch of rappers. You have to listen to more than just Nas, Jay, and Mobb Deep and Wu Tang, right? Like the problem that I find with a lot of casuals, right, is that casuals. Let me put this off for a second. The problem with casuals is that casuals will go, okay, I've heard Nas's album, I've heard Jay's album, whatever. They'll look at, okay, these are the key people in hip hop, the most respected, and then they'll listen to like nothing else from that era, or even anything from the previous era, or whatever. They literally just look at the names that their favorite rapper of the moment mentions. So like Kendrick might be like, oh, Nas is great, Jay Z is great, and then they'll go, oh, I'll go listen to Nas and Jay Z. Eminem says, oh, Rakim is great, so they go listen to Rakim. But the thing is, yeah, those guys are phenomenal, and they made the best hip hop that anyone's heard overall. But really, there are tons of people that have made some of the best hip hop ever that you don't know exist, that were just as important in that time period, and helped contribute to this culture. The reason why we put Nas and Jay on a certain level is because they've just been at it the longest. So like when someone like to me Showbiz and AG to me is dope as fuck. AG is up there. I would put him in the top 100 of rappers to ever do it. He might even be in the top 70, top 50, top whatever. But the thing is, you don't know who Showbiz and AG are because you're a casual. You don't listen to this shit. I know who they are. I think they've made some phenomenal music. It helps to actually listen to them too. You can't just listen to like, a couple of these rappers, then jump and start listening to Kendrick, and then tell me, oh yeah, Kendrick is, because Kendrick's sound and him being writerly, even though it's whack, him being writerly is closer to what you've heard from a Nas and a Jay who's respected, and farther away from like maybe a Young Thug or whatever. Then you start putting, oh, like Kendrick's one of the best rappers ever. Nah, it don't work like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like your frame of reference, I always say this, but frame of reference matters. And a lot of people, their frame of reference is so fucking small. Like, I'm sorry, but if you don't know who Showbiz and AG are, I'm not sure I can trust your opinion on this hip hop shit. I don't. I mean, if you don't like a single song by Showbiz and AG, I don't know if I can trust your opinion. I'm gonna be honest with you. You should know Showbiz and AG's first two albums. If you don't, again, I don't know if I can trust your opinion. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know Jerry the Damage's first two albums, I don't know if I can trust your opinion on hip hop. If you've never heard Houdini, you don't have a Houdini song you really like, don't know if I can trust your opinion. You know what I mean? There have been many fucking rappers who have all made some great music and contributed to this culture we call hip hop. If you were to take Nas out, and again, Nas is my favorite rapper ever, but if you were to take Nas out of hip hop would still be phenomenal. But yeah, like, let's be real. There's lots of songs that are phenomenal that Nas did not make. You know what I'm saying? Now, Nas has made a lot of phenomenal songs too, and has maybe added, his contribution is larger than a lot of people, but that doesn't mean that his contribution is the only contribution that matters, right? You gotta, like, pay attention, man, and you gotta listen to shit. Anyway, let me bring up the reason why I even mentioned this was because I wanted to say that obviously there are some songs that aren't made by famous rappers that I absolutely love, and they're my favorite songs ever. Showbiz and AG Got Your Back is one of them. I love that beat. I think that beat is gorgeous. It's like kind of my vibe in a lot of ways. It's hard as fuck, but it's also pretty and like kind of beautiful as hell at the same time. And to me, that's in a lot of ways the essence of hip hop. So I love that record. I love how they rapped on it. The whole thing to me is phenomenal. The other record, and I can pull this up actually, let me see if YouTube doesn't fuck around and block this video. But the other record that I absolutely fucking love is Undastand by Heltah Skeltah, and this is like my absolute shit. This song to me is my shit. This beat is fucking phenomenal. It's just such a cool beat to relax to understand. Heltah Skeltah only means war understand. That's my shit. One of my favorite songs ever. Again, are Heltah Skeltah like a top 10 group in rap? Nah. But they made their contribution. I mean, Sean Price is amazing. We can talk about Sean Price another day. BCC are incredible. We can talk about them another day. But the fact of the matter is that you got to know your shit. There's one other song that I think is really interesting from the '80s that Wu-Tang sampled a lot. And I can't remember, something Force. It was like Strong Island, JVC Force or something like that. I think this record is called Strong Island. You know, yeah, JVC Force, Strong Island. You know, you know, JVC Force. You know, and I think this is from the '80s. This shit's fire. You know what I'm saying? Do you know this song? There's one that's even better than this that I'm trying to remember the name of, and it's like a it's not actually the one. The Ghostface took some lines when he's like, "Shake that body, don't f with me, you'll be sorry." That whole Mighty Healthy thing. He sampled it from an old like '80s record. That's dope as shit. And again, that's what I'm saying. Like those guys put out 112-inch and disappear type of thing. I mean, I don't think they had any more hits, but you might want to hear those guys. You know what I'm saying? Let me check these niggas out. What was the name of this record? I mean, I wonder if the people in the comment section can come. Holy War, that's what it was. Divine Force. Holy War, holy war. That's, again, like, I've heard all these records. You know what I'm saying? I've heard all these random rappers from the 80s to the 90s and stuff. So when people are like, oh my God, Kendrick Lamar is top 10 of all time, it's just laughable to me. Like, what are you talking about? Kendrick was probably not even top 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, J. Cole is not top 1,000. You know what I'm saying? There are so many rappers, but if your frame of reference is small and the industry wants to keep your frame of reference small so that they can market a rapper, then sure. But you're casual, and like, don't be mad when someone says what's facts. You should know these people. You should know who Davey DMX is. You should at least have an idea. I'm not saying that you have to, love all of Davey DMX's shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should know who Jimmy Spicer is, I should say. You know what I mean? Like, you can't, just know this tiny bit of rap and then expect to be, some sort of like hip-hop aficionado. That's not how it works, man. Hip-hop is a journey, and it's journeyed from year to year to year. And one thing to me that's always been consistent with hip-hop is that it's about being hard. The beats have to be hard. They have to be funky. You have to be able to move to them, but they gotta bang. That's consistent. Whether it be Rakim to Tribe, to even De La Soul or whatever. You know what I'm saying? To freaking Divine Force, Houdini, A$AP Rocky, Playboy Cardi, all them beats bang. If your beats don't bang, ain't nobody give a fuck. The pop casuals that like stuff that's a little bit watered down and less threatening and non-thuggish, they'll like that shit, but they'll be out the picture. The stuff that lasts is always hard. That's, to me, a constant. And then the vocals, deliveries have to be with confidence. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be screaming on record. If you want to scream on record, you can scream on record. If you want to be more calm and related and kind of laid back and chill, but you got to talk with some confidence. People got to look at you like, yo, he's that guy. Something about you has to be like, yo, I fuck with him. He's hard. He's tough. And there's many ways you can be tough. Take it easy.